Paul again, Jesse Palmer. I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in with the Texas head coach before the game. They believe that their wide receiver is the best in the country. He has been so electric this season, nobody can stop him. They believe that he is so efficient in the red zone, top 5 in the country in receiving touchdowns, and he firmly belongs in the Heisman conversation to hear his name called in New York later this year. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. They think there's room to run to the right here. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Fires to the right. Got his man.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the 1st down.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Hansen. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Gets the back moving. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds onto that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
9th play of the opening drive coming up, and now they face a 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Got a man, it's Townsend. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. The snap sets up to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Wingo. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Man, is it going to be fun trying to stop this passing offense in Texas. Not only do you have to deal with Arch Manning throwing the football, but you got Wingo outside with all that speed, David. You're bringing Cam Coleman from Auburn with his size and speed. So who do you cover if you're on defense?
Yeah, I wouldn't even mention the running backs who you bring in, too, who are studs. So, like, they're studs all over the field. This is an offense that, Sark, when they really get it going, man, the passing game becomes elite. And they can do so many good things to you. But just Cam Coleman and the ability to catch the football when he's not open. Like, it's second to none. Look forward to watching him and the Arch connection and how it grows.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Manning to the air again. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Throws for the tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And the defense is kind of smiling about that one, right? The receiver got a chance, got open, had a chance to make a play, but man, you don't see it very often, but just lose concentration, and that is a big third down stop for this defense on that drop pass.
No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. The Longhorns head out hoping to move the ball on this possession. Here's Arch to throw. Got his man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Longhorns are in the hurry-up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Direct snap. Could be an alley. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not... Or he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. A lot of chapters in this rivalry. They've been in different conferences. They've been in the same conference, and now they're going to the SEC to elevate this feud.
And I feel like it just takes rivalry games in the SEC to a whole new level, right? When you think about Texas and Oklahoma, you think about past Heisman Trophy winners and national championships. And now, David, you're adding that to Florida, Georgia, Alabama, LSU. It's just an entirely different level now.
And it's just fun to watch rivalries in college football. We've lost a lot of them with expansion. This one we get to keep. I love that they're both going to the SEC. They're going to play each other a bunch. We're going to still have this Red River rivalry that gets so many people excited. It's an unbelievable event. We've been there for game day a bunch. It is absolutely crazy.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. They stop him at the 23. Good pickup, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll bring up 4th down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st down. The Sooners right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Motion from the wideout. This quarterback part of their running game. Maybe a crease.
if I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Motion from the back. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
And how about that, guys? Like, make no bones about it. Bring in the big bodies, goal line personnel. Like, we're going to pound you right between the eyeballs. Sometimes people get aggressive on second and short and take shots. This offense said, nah, we want to get the first down.
Brings into the open. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll move the tight end. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Takes it the other way. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Texas! The defense putting points on the board.
It's crazy in college football. There's just so many defining moments in games that you can pinpoint, and that's one right there. The offense has the lead. You're trying to add to that here at the end of the first half. In a 2-minute situation, quarterback being way too aggressive, and that's a mistake, David. Taking a pick six all the way to the house that could really end up costing him.
And you talk about flipping a game really, really quickly. Look how bad it was looking. Now the defense gets right back in this football game, being ready for the 2-minute drill, making a play, going down and scoring, and taking all the momentum into halftime.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll line up for a second down play. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To the air on second down. Spits it out to the back. Got his man. Puts him in the spin cycle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown Sooner! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. One more snap coming before halftime. Arch Madness. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball's starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. If we both try to catch it, a lot of times you see those contested catches by the offensive player. Nice job by the defense, knocking it down, getting the ball in the ground.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Got a man, it's Brown. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with a look at Missouri taking on the number 13 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's Missouri looking for a 3rd straight victory today following that Week 1 defeat. And they're on top right now against another solid team. This outcome today could define each of their seasons.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and 6 yards to go. One more time, it's Brown. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They want to run it left here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They give it to him again. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency.
Snags it and he's open. Still on his feet. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Hits him with a stiff arm. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move. There's a crease. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And there's no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But
he's going for the goal line. And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will open from the 15. Here's Manning to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Townsend. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Last completion, picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. To throw, Manning. Fires quickly. Can't get him to the ground. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Hand off for Brown. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Arch is going to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Wingo. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Longhorns want to move quickly. On target over the middle. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
The Longhorns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Art's going to spin it again. He's got it on the run. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Here's Brown. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished. But this offense obviously still has work to do. But the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive. Makes the catch, and he's free. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
They want that clock to run. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
To the air, it's Mateer. Under fire. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Unloads to the wideout. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. You always hear, put it on the tight end's body, Jesse, but with this guy, unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Longhorns! They move on top here in the fourth. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Sooners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Looking to throw, it's Batir. Makes the catch. 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Pocket breaking down. It's complete to the right.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking left. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Might be changing the route. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. And how about this defense keeping everything in front and making sure tackle to turn it over on downs. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. The give, running right, Brown. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
This game always brings out the best in both teams, but today, Jesse, Texas' best was a little better.
And this is a win for them that's going to help their recruiting. Coaches are going to get paid for, but most importantly, David, Texas gets bragging rights for another whole year.
A whole year of bragging. And a whole year of telling OU fans, you're not as good as us. You can throw up the hook 'em horns. You can do it with pride. A lot on the line every year in the Red River rivalry.
It may not be a crown, but it's a hat And it is golden. In this latest edition of the Red River rivalry, it goes to Texas. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Until next time, that'll do it for this edition of EA Sports College Football. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.